Hello, Moze Militia! Today we are going to go over a very fun Moze build that, if you have played Moze for a while, you've probably already done, but I will show you my take on it. We will start out with our equipment. Moze is a lot of fun. I will say before we get too far in this video, I tried my hardest to make a good Iron Bear build before this. I spent hours trying to make a good Iron Bear build, and I just could not make it viable, so I kind of gave up, and I came over to a splash damage Moze, which is something I wanted to do as well. So, to start this off, we are using a double penetrating shock laser exploder. Very good shock weapon for Moze, just because it's an explosive, and it's a torque. I don't know, it's just a good shock weapon. It's great for taking shields off. Our second weapon's the biggest weapon of the build, really. If you don't have this weapon, please don't make this build. Like, you could try it in different ways, but a flacker of any kind is just going to absolutely shred on this build. So any element flacker you want. I think fire is the best to use, but you can use any kind you want. Just have a flacker. Even a no element flacker is going to be alright. Just have a flacker and you can do this build fine. That's all you need. Then we got a fire laser exploder that's anointed. This isn't really that viable to this build. It is the best weapon I could find to put in this slot, but I don't use it very often because everything I'm doing involves the flacker. But using this is still a decent weapon if you needed to get like an enemy that the flacker can't reach or something. Just switch to this burning laser exploder and boom, you got him. This weapon is pretty irrelevant as well. It's just kind of there for a placeholder. I have an anointed Roizen's Thorn. While Auto Bear is active, deal 20% bonus incinerary damage. I mean, that's kind of cool. It's nice too if you switch to it to use your Iron Bear quick, but it's really not that important to this build. It's just kind of a placeholder. It can also deal explosive, corrosive damage if you needed it to, but I don't really need it to that often. Next, we're using a Nova Burner. This is just a placeholder. You can use really any shield you want. The biggest thing about this build is the flacker, in my opinion. But this shield helps deal damage, AoE damage, like if you downed yourself, or if you just want to blow up and deal some damage to people, boom, you got this Nova Burner going. It's nice that it is fire-based to stack with some other skills you have. I am using the Blast Master class mod. The longer Moze goes without reloading, the more splash damage she deals. That is very good for laser exploders, because you're going to be shooting a long time before you run out of ammo, especially if you can land crits. The flacker's decent with this too. Up to 100% splash damage boost. Just helps with the splash damage. I'm using the Hippity Hopper just because this grenade's just ridiculous. It's the bonus package of this game. It blows up crazy. And I have the anointed version. The anointed's kind of nice because while Iron Bear's active, taking damage has a 20% chance to spawn a grenade. That's cool. I don't think it counts with the toy Iron Bear where it goes off on its own, but it is kind of cool if you got hit real quick while you're going to shoot your nukes off. You can get an extra grenade to go off, but it's not that important. Just use the Hippity Hopper. I definitely suggest using the corrosive one or any other corrosive grenade you have, because that's the only damage you're lacking on this build is corrosive based, and the grenades are going to deal a buttload of damage, so a corrosive grenade fills that spot very nicely. Next, we're just using the elemental damage boost because we're going to be hurting ourselves a lot. It will increase our elemental damage, like with our flacker. When we hurt ourselves with that on accident, we're going to be dealing extra fire damage. With our grenades, when we hurt ourselves on accident, we're going to be dealing extra corrosive damage. You could also use the slam shield if you wanted. I don't ever use it. I don't feel the need of it. We're also increasing area of effect damage, which is going to help with the splash damage build. So this artifact's actually really nice for this build. Next, we'll go over the skill tree. This took me about 3 respecs to finally figure out what I wanted to do. So we have 5 onto this skill. Basically, we're just going down this whole left side because we don't want anything to do with Iron Bear, because this doesn't have anything to do with Iron Bear. I'm using this for Iron Bear just strictly so I can use it, shoot off my nukes, and then get out. That's the only thing Iron Bear is doing this whole build. You're going to get into it, shoot off your nukes, then get out and let it do its thing. It's not really helping a whole lot of damage. Just there. It's kind of your getaway quick, and it also procs a few of your skills, and it can put a little damage in there with all the splash buffs. I put up the capacity. Your healing's coming from here, from your grenades. And then this bottom skill's nice. Secondary explosions. And then you can throw grenades while in fight for your life. That helps out a lot. I spam grenades pretty much this whole time running this build, and I'm sure you will as well. Now in this tree, we didn't put anything into the Shield of Retribution. We put everything else into Bottomless Mags. We just upped our fire damage a lot. Put some crit damage up and fire rate. Put some regenerate ammo in. Sprint and shoot, that didn't really matter to me that much. I guess it would be okay with the flacker. You could put this skill on if you want. I just don't tend to sprint a lot when I'm running this build. So taking a point off something to put it in here is okay if you would like. I put 1 point into this just because I needed it to proc the bottom, because I wanted this skill. Moze gains infinite ammo for a few seconds after exiting Iron Bear. Now that's really nice because we could just spam our flacker or laser exploder a little bit longer right after we get out. Then extra gun damage as her magazine empties, so just some extra fire and gun damage in this tree. Some magazine size to help with some other skills. There you go. That is the Moze build for Guardian tokens on this build. So hollow point's pretty nice if you're running the laser exploder for a minute. You can get the critical hit explosions. Excessive damage from your flacker is going to go onto your next shot, so that's actually really nice. You get some extra damage while in fight for your life. Being that you're going to be in fight for your life a lot of the time, I would suggest getting this skill. And then a grenade every 10 kills. Ammo pickup's nice. Extra skill cooldown is really nice because we want that infinite ammo to proc pretty often. So those are the things that I would suggest going towards in your Guardian tokens if you have not gotten everything like me. Alright, one last thing I want to go over. When using this build, you are going to want to use Iron Bear to simply set off your nukes. You want to go into a crowd of enemies. Boom, set off your nukes and get out immediately. That's it. Just shoot your nukes, get out, and then have fun shooting away. Now let's get into some gameplay. Here's our Mayhem mode challenges for our Splash Moze. We got grenade damage up. Nothing else really matters. So it's going to help out our build a lot, dealing a lot of extra grenade damage. So when you just get in here, just pop your Iron Bear, pop your nukes off, get off immediately. And boom, you just pretty much walk through flackering. This could be annoying when you hide up there. You're gonna down yourself a lot with this build because there's just explosions everywhere. Don't get discouraged. You gotta just watch out for your nades. I'm constantly throwing grenades when I have them, I guess. An Iron Bear comes back, just pop it. Boom, blow up, switch out. Really should be switching to the thorns to do that, but it's hard to remember that. Alright, where is this guy? Throw some grenades on him. Doesn't matter if he's a badass warthog. So I use nice corrosive grenades. For these guardians, I like to use my shock laser exploder. It deals a lot more damage to him. Even though this dude's armor based, my flak still does a buttload of damage. We're still good on ammo. Should be able to run through the flacker. Do pretty much this whole thing. Gotta switch to the thorns again. Yeah, make sure not to walk towards your flacker. That's what's really gonna kill you. This guy's a corrosive based enemy, so you can't use grenades on him. But the flacker still works. their shield base. Still did decent damage. Where is this enemy? So tough. Okay, even though I'm dealing shock damage, it burned right through him. Bam! Oh god, that stupid glitch. I hate that glitch so much. It just stays on your screen until you look away. Hey, I'm Obama. I'm glad you watched me on YouTube, bro. Welcome to my stream. Trying out this new Moze build. Oof. No good. Hopefully our flacker will reach him. There we go. Kind of thought we were screwed there, not gonna lie. It's nice because I think he also kind of takes a little bit of the aggro away. Oh no, I don't think so. But he does put a little bit of damage in. Bam. Still doing good on ammo. Go, they're dead, right? No, it's on the right side. We're not gonna get time, I don't think, on this, but it's still a good run. I'm using the splash damage class mod. I don't know what it's called. Probably something splashy. Those purples drop out and think there's something good. Alright. Where are the enemies at? Don't walk near flacker, walks into his flacker. Just trying to get myself killed, okay? That's the plan. Literally don't even need to walk from the shooting. Just kills everything. Even though it's a flamethrower heavyweight, I'm still gonna flacker him. Because why not? Explosions! Run through our explosions and kill ourselves. There you go. Yeah, come at me, badass. Thank you. I don't think it's a very good class mod. I actually was trying really hard to make a good Iron Bear build, and I just couldn't make it work. I was trying to run Circle of Slaughter with it, and I just couldn't make it work. No matter what I tried, I couldn't get the Iron Bear to be good. I literally tried every different weapon. I tried 3 different builds. It just wasn't working out for me, man. I'm not gonna keep smashing the button anyway. This is a tough enemy to deal with, splash damage. You're gonna kill him a lot faster than anything else, obviously, but it's still doing good with this laser exploder. Dang, my Iron Bear just jumped on him. You got it in about 7 minutes? Okay. Sub 7 minute run. Not bad, not bad. Kill these last enemies off and check the chest. Or just kill ourselves with our flacker. 38,000. Wow, I love this build.
Like the warrior.
See what we get. There you go. That was the splash damage Moze build I made. If you enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one.